You know that feeling you get when you're doing your very first model and it's like you've never done one before, you don't know what to glue, you don't know what to paint, you don't know what to cut, you got all these parts laying around. Yeah, it's kind of like that right now. Yesterday we drove 11 hours to see this sight unseen Mark 6 Golf R that we got off Facebook Marketplace. And it is interesting to say the least. Today, we are in Tampa, Florida. We drove another 6-something hours last night, got a few hours of sleep. We're just down the street from UroTuning. We're gonna go over there and really get into this and see if we made a good decision or not. My confidence is a little shaky. See cars like that, you know you're at UroTuning. We are at their new headquarters. There's my boy Colin. It's been a long drive, but we are finally here. We're gonna get in here, have some fun videos with them today. I think we're gonna do a few install videos, a shop tour, because we haven't seen this new place yet. Dude, been a long time.
You know how you tell you're in Florida? Look at that.
Yeah.
And then look at that.
Yeah, oh gosh. Yeah, check that out, Noah. We got dark over here and sun over there. But yeah, dude, we drove through the thick of it last night. And
yeah, it hit us about 11 in the morning.
Dude, come check this out. Oh, by the way, check out these sick new kicks I got. Dude,
yeah.
Dude, they kind of
same style, kind of.
Classic boat shoe. I saw your text and I was cracked.
Oh my gosh. No, I was like halfway here and I'm like, I don't have my shoes. But yeah, dude, the truck is filled.
and the car as well.
Is there a bumper?
Yes.
There's everything.
Literally everything.
My vice grip strut situation. After all the violent bouncing, they settled down all the way.
I told Justin we were going to do that, and he's like, that won't work because they're different diameters.
See that? I know a lot of you out there are saying, that will never work. They didn't work.
Well, he thought you were just going to bolt it in.
Dude, nothing's bolted in. They're just sitting in there with vice grips holding the strut up.
Well, it's a good thing Solo-werks hooked you up, and it's a good thing we have a kid on the shelf.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeremy. Is that a seat? I
Yes.
thought he didn't have
There's
them.
two
No,
seats.
dude, we have a lot to catch up on. But this is almost pretty much everything except an intercooler.
So he had everything.
I come in, I see a really old P3 sticker on the inside of his garage door.
Nice.
And I'm like, dude, sweet P3. He's like, yeah, it was like the first thing I put on the car, blah, 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 stuff. So then we get to talking and stuff, and it's been like 20 minutes, and he's like, oh, so like, how are you related to P3 or whatever? And I was like, oh, we are P3. And he was like, what? And he like didn't, I told him, like, he didn't realize it or whatever. So he was so excited that his car is like gonna go somewhere that like they're actually gonna do something.
Oh, dude, now you like have to.
Oh,
Dude,
it's gonna be
yes.
Now you're invested.
I know.
So you got extra vinyl as well.
Yeah, I got a whole, he said there's enough to redo the whole car.
Holy
Yeah, there's the only problem is this whole thing got absolutely soaked.
Yeah, I saw the story yesterday.
Got a radio, an extra steering wheel. Dude, this has a stage 3 clutch. He bought a stage 2 clutch.
Yeah.
Because of what he's dealing with, he's literally trying to get rid of everything because he's like, he has a nice RX-8, which this crazy chassis mount shifter, which felt like a sequential, it's amazing. But he's like, I'm trying to get rid of everything that's a project. He was like our best friend. His name's Colin.
With a C.
Shout out to Colin. What's up, dude? He said I helped him when I was
Yes.
Yeah,
He said he knew who you were.
He talked to you several times, Colin, and he said he loved UroTuning, so. I'm kind of nervous a little bit because there's a lot of like, with this intake, you're missing like your runner manifold. So I don't know the
Not a
tuning.
big deal. That
All the
should be
tuning.
figured out.
Okay, all the tuning is.
Maybe your ray tray?
Yeah, we have that.
Okay.
Yep. It's cracked, but I have.
Also have the windshield wipers and everything.
Yeah, I have 2 sets of windshield wipers for it. I got a whole set of mud flaps from Mark 6 lifted that he had, and I got roof bars.
Nice.
So I don't know if the roof bars are even gonna work on our car because it's so messed up.
Oh, that's
The red car, so I don't. Yeah.
good. What's in the truck?
Dude,
Let's go take a lot of stuff.
By the way, welcome to our new shop. You were at our old shop, what, 4 years ago? 5 years ago?
I've never been to the old shop. I was baby Jake at P3 5 years ago.
Baby Jake.
Okay, so we're out in the warehouse. We're gonna get this unloaded down in this area over here. We're gonna lay all our parts out, get it set up to where we can get organized, know what we need to have go on it. We've got our new parts here, kind of behind the camera. I'm gonna introduce those here shortly. We're just kind of getting this set up so that we can get this filmed, get the parts on the car, hopefully get it back together, throw it back up, and take it back to Ohio. There goes my strut a little bit. All right, ready, Jake? Yep. This door opens. We offer no. Ready? Yeah.
wait. Oh gosh.
I'm Jake Thomas, and this is P3 Cars.
Casual.
Whoa.
Oh. That was awkward.
I don't know where you were stretching.
That was
that was easy.
yeah.
Hey, dude, the vice grip's held up.
Well, just go as far forward as you can now. I smell fuel.
Yeah.
It's because it leaks fuel.
Oh, so.
Because it's gonna run the fuel pump every time you.
Yeah, every time you cycle the key.
Yeah, it's fine.
I have one of these.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I actually have a very nice one of these. That's great. I drive the crap out of it. It just lives in the garage.
Here we are in UroTuning's warehouse. This thing is sweet, and I want to show you guys something I just got my first look at in person. Konig Wheels wants to be a part of this build. They set us up with a set of their heliograms in bronze matte finish. These are 18 by 8.5 with a 43 offset, I believe. We've got some 235 Indy 500s ready to go on this, nice and fresh. That pretty much wrapped everything up for day one. We were absolutely exhausted. I threw this plate frame at the car in a desperate attempt to fix it. It didn't work, so instead the Welties took us out to dinner. Another taco place. I think we went to like 2 or 3 taco places. I'd go back to all of them. This frog was giving Jacob some attitude. I really don't know what Jacob said to him there, but it didn't make him happy. We got to go up on top of the Welties building, see all of Tampa. Super cool. Reba was playing next door in that event center. Pretty hilarious. Colin let us spend the night at his house. Then we rode around the SQ5. That thing is a rocket ship of a daily. Just has a tune in it. But we couldn't wait to get back to the shop and get that Mark 6 Euro tuned. You know that feeling you get when you're doing your very first model and it's like you've never done one before? You don't know what to glue, you don't know what to paint, you don't know what to cut. You got all these parts laying around. Yeah, it's kind of like that right now. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get started, and I think the best plan of attack is gonna be to get these wheels off, get my wooden struts and vice grip struts out, and then we're gonna get that Solo-werks coilover set. I'll show you that in a minute. We're gonna get those Konig wheels on, which I am super excited to see this on the ground with that. But basically my first step is I wanna get this car mobile without doing all the weird stuff, so that if something happens or whatever, we can get it back on the trailer easily. But then we gotta get an intercooler on the front of it, and at that point, I think we'll be able to make it run and drive. And if that's the case, we're gonna be ripping this thing around the parking lot. So we'll just go ahead and probably cut to a time lapse doing this side, and then probably come around and show you guys what's going on the other side. But the interior is gutted. We got lots of stuff going on. Colin, I can hear him approaching somewhere. Where is he? There he is over there. Look at that madman on the scooter.
Huh?
Anyways,
My mic's dangling.
here's my partner in crime right now. So we're gonna get this started.
Hello.
Putting all this together.
I didn't realize we were filming.
That's okay. Do you think we can get all this together?
Yeah, this is easy.
I feel like this, I just said this is like my very first model, and I don't know what to glue, I don't know what to paint, I don't know what to cut, and just...
Guess what? I have been completely through my entire car, and I have the same thing, just better.
We have the right guy for the job, and if you look that way, we have a few parts available to us. So,
Just a few.
I think we'll be able to get it done. Let's go.
Did what I had to do and this is enough for me. Never meant to be a winner, never meant to be a quitter, but this is how I lose satisfaction. Chip thrills, chip tricks.
All right, guys, I don't think these are gonna cut it any longer. So, Colin and UroTuning hooked us up with Solo-werks. Show us what we have, Colin.
So this is the Solo-werks coilover kit for the Mark 6 platform. This, in my opinion, is the best budget coilover option on the market. You've got a little adjustability here. They feel great. They ride great, especially for the price. Yes. I beat the crap out of the ones on my car.
It's been everywhere.
All over the tail of the Dragon, all over the country, all over Helen.
Yeah.
So these will make a great addition to this project. I'm super glad to bring them on board.
Yes, and look at this color combo. I'm excited about getting all this put on the car together. Huge thanks to Jeremy and everyone at Solo-werks.
Yeah, thanks, Jeremy. This is not the way to do this, as a disclaimer.
Right now we're UroWorks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, brother.
Power DeWalt.
Some power, dude. Good thing about working on a car at UroTuning is they do have a couple couple parts available. So in this case, we had the incorrect sway bar links in the car by the previous owner. So we looked those up. Colin's over here at the computer, right on his portal.
Yep.
He can see exactly where they are.
Found them on the website, in stock, fits the Golf R. So it's pulled up the bin location, B474. We've got 7 of them, so we can go grab them. Featuring Justin. I'm stealing the scooter.
Get it, boy, get it.
Come on, Noah, keep up. 14 miles an hour. And here we go. 1 end link and 2 end links with hardware.
Okay, we were buttoning up the Solo-werks kit. If you take a look in here, a little dark, but you can kind of see that strut up in there looking nice and pretty. We got a front end. We got our passenger or driver's rear end also. We got our new shock, spring, and perch. But if you'll kind of get down in here, kind of look up in here, you can see this bolt that goes into the knuckle right there. That threads into the knuckle, but come look at this one that Colin's got over here.
This one is buggered, as they say. So this is supposed to be threaded in, and it is completely smooth in and out of that knuckle.
So technically we're gonna have to get a new knuckle for this, but we might be able to get time cert. For now, we'll probably...
So weird, dude. I don't even know how this happens.
So for now, we'll probably just leave that strut out, or that shock out, but
yeah,
we'll have to get a time cert or a new knuckle.
We can put the spring in, but
yeah, wait, we'll hold it down.
It's not gonna look quite right. No, it should look fine.
Yeah, it should just, it'll be a little bouncy in that corner.
Yeah, it should not do that.
Someone buggered that up.
That is miffed.
You don't have to be an expert to see that there is stuff missing under there, and UroTuning has that covered as well, because Colin's sitting here with an intercooler kit and a hose kit and some tubing, some piping, because we're missing quite a few things. We might not even know what all we're missing yet.
Yeah.
I know we're missing one of these. We might have to use a wood block for that too.
Or zip ties.
Or zip ties.
I think that's it, yeah. Because we got the hose kit. So this was a TSI kit. We converted to an FSI kit.
Thanks to Unitronic, John sent us a hose kit to convert this from a TSI kit to an FSI kit for the Golf R. So we'll get all that bolted in. And then other than high pressure fuel pump stuff, we should be ready to fire this up.
And diverter valve. It's venting
and
the
diverter valve.
atmosphere.
And seats.
Well, it'll drive without the seats. I
And
have a
the
little
broken
bucket
shock.
or a milk crate you can sit on.
And
the shock's
cam
not
follower.
broken. It's the...
We've got a list, but we're working on it. All right, we've got our intercooler ready to go together. Now this is a little bit of a bear, but I do have Colin's help and he has done it before. We did it on the cheap R, but it was really easy because the whole thing was apart. It's easy when you can stack it all separately, but if you're trying to keep your coolant in the system and you're trying to keep your Freon in the AC system, it gets a little hairy. So we're gonna tag team this, get it all stacked together, and it might take us a minute. All right, we are officially back together with an intercooler in, at least as far together as it was when we started.
Give me back my bit. There we go.
This thing doesn't want to give Colin his bit back. A little bit of piping left to do. We do have to grab a couple parts, so we're going to break for lunch because we're all exhausted, running on low sleep, low food, low everything, low motivation. Noah, you can't eat speechless.
Wearing a Ford shirt.
Yeah, let's go get something to eat. All right, we are back and recharged after a delicious lunch. I've never had dip and tacos. This man can order me anything for lunch anytime because that was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
What was that place?
Here in Tampa, it's called Los Chapos Tacos.
Go there if you're in Tampa. But anyways, we've got a lot of things buttoned up. Colin just finished putting the diverter valve in. Come and check it in here. The car did not have a diverter valve at all, but there it is right there. Now it's living there. Things that we have left are we need to cap this off so our low pressure fuel system doesn't spray fuel everywhere. We need to get the intercooler piping finished. We've got rocker panels, diffuser. We're probably not gonna get to the interior, so this car's gonna end up kind of being like SEMA ready, but we do want it to drive and run, and we want to get some shots of that going around so we can prove to you guys that we did get this running on this weekend, accomplished our goals. We're just gonna move forward from there. So we'll get this buttoned up, and then you'll be seeing this thing driving around very soon. Okay, we got Noah doing the honors. No fuel leaks yet. We're a little soft.
Some juice.
All right, our little cap here temporarily failed. I gotta put another one on, but
We were getting a little spicy.
yeah, just, oh, shut off.
Okay.
Oh, all right, we got a couple things to
Towels
figure
right
out.
there.
We have to do the high pressure fuel pump upgrade anyway, so we'll probably try to internally block that off and put something in it, and then we'll be back shortly. Momentary technical difficulties.
Sorry, Herman's gas all over your warehouse.
All right, we're dealing with our
Panic! Sorry. I'm done.
All right, we're dealing with our little mishap here, but we are also upgrading the internals with an AutoTech kit from UroTuning. We're gonna put the Stage 2 upgrade kit in it, and we're also going to replace our follower because although this one doesn't look horrible, it also doesn't look great. So we've got a new one of those.
There's definitely a better way to open this box, but
Yeah.
Jake knows what he's doing.
Yes, hopefully.
All right, hop to it.
Up, up. And I gotta figure out how to plug this thing off better. All right, guys, we're sitting in traffic, trying to get to the local Napa. We've got 21 minutes left, and we need a little bung that threads in here instead of the elbow, because we do not want fuel coming out of here, but I don't have the Schrader valve with me, and the owner did not have the Schrader valve either. So we're really close. We're gonna get that, throw it back in. This has already been rebuilt with the AutoTech internal upgrade, Stage 2. So we just gotta get back to the shop, button that up, and we should be good to drive it. Okay, update number 2. Colin's getting on it in the UroTuning SQ5, which is a heck of a vehicle to run around town in. But Napa had nothing for us, so we're going to either Home Depot or Lowe's. We need that. Home Depot it is. Home Depot Motorsports, according to Colin. So we're gonna get there, get this brass fitting, and get the car to go.
It's okay, you can redo it and make it sound like I'm not romping on this.
Are you not supposed to be? Okay, we're back from Home Depot Motorsports. Got a brass plug in there. It's mostly correct. We got our new cam follower in. This is rebuilt. We're gonna slide this puppy on. There we go. There we go. Come on, Jake. Get with the program. All right, almost there. Definitely mistrying stuff. We didn't do our ignition kit yet either. But
That's easy.
Yeah, we'll see that. We got a bit of the Christmas tree situation, but we still have a lot to figure out. But it's running and driving and stopping. First time shifting to second, we've got second gear. We got a little sticker noise from the tires. Man, we are driving a Mark 6 Golf R that we just put together in like a day and a half. Let's see if we get any rubs. Full lock, no rub.
Test out reverse. Well, I guess we're. That cop is back there, but
sorry.
shooting flames.
No way.
Like that big backfire, 2 flames.
Here. Ready?
Yep.
We did it, guys. Dude, high five. High five to Noah behind the camera. Huge thanks to UroTuning. This could not have happened without them, and especially with Colin. So Colin, for those of you who don't know, Colin's 25. He is setting the world on fire for being his age. He doesn't like this, but he runs a tight ship here. And when he makes phone calls to people like Konig or Solo-werks, they are happy to oblige and take care of him and work with us on something that has duct tape on it, you know? People are excited about building stuff out of nothing, and this car has come together great. Look at that fitment, these Konig wheels with the Solo-werks suspension under there. Now, I will say, when I launched, right rear is a little bouncy. I don't know if you noticed that in the video.
I wonder why.
No idea why, but I cannot believe how good this runs. We have a lot of cleanup to do, and then we have a 15-something hour drive home.
Right.
So anyways, Colin, you are the man. Thank you.
Yeah.
UroTuning is amazing. Check them out, UroTuning.com. They carry all of our gauges, full lineup, and we're happy to work with them. And we're super excited to have another Mark 6 Golf R. I can't believe it. This is...
Red, white, and blue now.
Oh, dude. It's
White and blue.
Wookiees, look out. We're coming with 3 next year. We'll see you later.